Hey guys, it's me, Meteor. Here we're going to be doing the true arena of Kirby Superstar Ultra. That's right, the final battle. Let's read this. The last battle, without a doubt, beat 10 foes, including the final 4. All the new bosses are here. Beat them to be the true master. Yes, difficulty 7, all shining. Let's begin. Of course, as you can tell, the old arena is there too, even though it says true arena. But of course, we're doing the true arena since you already did the arena with no abilities and beat computer virus and all that. But here we go, pressing start. Let's watch this little movie come on. You see like the little trophy come down like you do for all the other arenas. Except this time you see Kirby and Hammer. Oh yeah. Eyes of Fire, Hammer. Best ability in the game by far. In fact, it's the ability that actually got the lowest score in the speed runs of like the fastest time possible. So yeah, Kirby's ready for this. You gotta love that music too. That music's pretty freaking awesome as well. And you see all the old bosses here too. All the new bosses rather, because all the new bosses are here for us, with the exception of Bandana D. But who's that last one? We'll figure it out, I suppose. Now I'll see that trophy coming down here with the 3 stars. Of course, I could go over all the abilities, but we've already touched all these before in the arena. But anyway, let's just head off and start. I decided to take on the Wispy Woods first, because I think Wispy Woods overall is probably the most traditional. Also, I have the most issues with Wispy Woods versus any other boss in the game. So, I decided to do him first anyway, because the stupid bad apples there, or evil apples, poison apples, whatever, they're the biggest problem for me. So let's go ahead and take him down, and wait for those Gordos to drop. Wait for those, and I don't know how he dodged up without taking any damage, but that was pretty good, I think. Oh well. I'm not going to complain at all by any means. I mean, I'm actually surprised by that. And just sitting here in the corner, of course, just waiting. Once again, more apples. Jump up. Oh, I dodged that. Okay. And Wispy Woods is down. So he's down, and now we have Kabula. I could never beat Kabula without taking any damage for some reason. I don't know. It's because, sure, you can actually damage you can actually shoot the bullets and stuff. But sometimes you just can't judge if one's hitting you or not because it's just going by so quickly. Either way, you just want to do as much damage to Kabula as you can, otherwise she's going to start selling out these little bullet bills thing. And, well, you don't want that to actually happen. I wonder about the aerodynamics of that. I mean, how does it still float after it shoots that up? I mean, isn't the whole reason why it blimps because it has all that air in that balloon? So if it pops in the balloon, wouldn't it actually technically be, dead that way? Either way, Kabula goes down, and, yep, took about, like, I'd say a 5th of health there. And I'm going to fight Kracko Jr. Oh yeah, here we go. Now this guy here is of course very simple. He actually allows you to hit him whenever he shoots out like a baddie or an enemy or something. He just sits there waiting for you to actually hit him. This attack, I'm going to go to the very opposite of where it's actually coming from and just hit it with the bomb. That's all you really want to do. He's going to slide in, back, forth. He changes up his attack pattern. Kracko, the regular Kracko, has the same exact move pattern every single time. This one actually changes it up, so in some senses, Kracko Jr.'s Revenge is actually somewhat harder than Kracko's Revenge in itself, because I pretty much have Kracko down to a science. In fact, I have pretty much all these bosses down to a science, except for one. Except for one boss, but we'll consider that later. Either way, he's going to drop a baddie, of course, into the eye, because eye is his weakness, like most every other Kirby boss in existence that has one eye. Eye is always the weakness. And just jump over that. Gonna slide in, and I think he's just gonna slide in one more time. Go around the corner, come back up, do a little zigzag thing, flip around. You don't scare me. I know what you're up to, you jerk. Jump over him again. And just waiting. Come on, drop something for me, please. Just drop something. Just drop something for me. Anything. Up, bombs. Alright, that'll work. I'll take that. And you're dead. Poor Kracko Jr. And now up against their actual Kracko, Kracko's Revenge. This guy is very simple. He uses the same exact attack pattern always. He's going to shoot an enemy here, suck it in, run away. Don't go in that corner because those little lightning bolts are actually quicker and actually longer, so I want to watch out for that. He's going to shoot out that baddie. Going to be dropping some rain. I kind of messed that one up a bit. I was supposed to grab it before he actually shot that down. But either way, I still didn't take any damage. That's the main thing. That time he's actually going to shoot around, do a little lightning bolt thing. Doesn't get to the edge though, so if you stay at the edge, you're pretty much golden. In fact, you can pretty much dodge all of Kracko's attacks aside from that lightning bolting just by staying in a corner. Now watch this. With that third zap in the right corner, he's always going to aim at the bottom. So always jump over it at that time. If you're on the left side, it's going to be the fourth time where he shoots out at the bottom. do the way it actually does it. Either way, Krako is down without taking any damage. Nice. Now we have my least favorite boss of this entire portion, the true mid-boss all-stars. All of these are just very meh. That's pretty much how I view it, because these guys are just boring. Yes, that near alarm clock to actually wake me up from this throwing fight. Pretty much, they just, with this boss here, you pretty much just, you know, its close range attack is that far away. Stay far away from it. Its last node is only going to grab and just shoot it back at it. Really, are just, they have no other moves. The mid-bosses are mid-bosses for a reason, because they're not good enough to be an actual boss. They're even less of a threat than Wispy Woods himself. But either way, I mean the regular Wispy Woods. I mean, I wouldn't actually if I would go that far, because these guys can actually do possible damage. And of course, just gonna grab this little alarm clock guy and shoot it back at the Grand Wheelie. The Grand Wheelie only needs to be hit 3 times in order to actually die, because it has the least HP out of pretty much all the mid bosses. I don't know why that is. Now it just needs 1 more hit. Come on. Little dashing attack you do there. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Bam, dead. Now you have free ammo for Fan here. It's gonna bounce up and down. Gonna probably roll towards me. Then gonna jump up and roll as well and drop an apple. I don't know how you keep that many apples. Where do you keep those apples anyway? Do you keep them stored in your mouth like a chipmunk or something? I'm not really sure. Either way, it just does that pretty well. And why are they apples? Why can't it be something else, like a rock or something else? Nope, just apples. Apples! Anyways, go ahead and hit that. And finally we have the Fire Lion. This guy is fierce. Very fierce. But its bark is far worse than its bite. Because it looks threatening, but in all reality, the worst it could do is just grab you if you get too close to it and jump up at you. That's all it could do, because, well, he's a wimp. He can also do his little fire charge attack, but that's also very weak to begin with. Yep, just keep jumping up and down there. And come on, jump up, and you're dead. I like that little shocked face it has. Like, it seemed like so shocked that it just died. Now we have the boss of the evil. Holy smokes, you're hired. It's the boss that can push boxes. Push boxes with all its strength and might. Look how good it pushes those boxes. It does such a good job at that. It does a great job pushing boxes. I guess the only move Lolo and La 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 know is strength. Huh, interesting. So grab this, just launch it back at him. Or actually that was her, not at him, because it has the bow. And it's red. Alright. So grab that. And I'm going to wait for him to come back again. And I'm just going to drop that and just go down here, because I don't really think there's any safe way I could possibly do that move. Gonna grab that box, and there you go. So now you each have only 1 hit left, I believe, before they're both dead. La La La's dead here. Now we just need Lolo, which is gonna move slightly faster now with that box. Not fast enough, unfortunately, and it goes down. Woo, that's a cruncher. Now we have the final 4, always in a set pattern. Always, we have. First up is Mask DDD. Gotta love that music. That music is pretty awesome. I mean, every time, my favorite part of this whole battle is just the music itself. It's very upbeat. Hehowever, with this battle here, when he jumps up like this, you could get 2 chances to hit him, and you always want to be floating. But pretty much, if he's not jumping like that, you want to be floating at all times. When he does that move, like he's about to do his super attack, that's supposed to be a super attack that does the most damage, but it's by far the easiest to dodge out of all of his attacks. So, whatever. Now, you always want to be floating at a distance like this, because if you aren't, he could actually dive in at you and actually do some damage to you. But either way, and also when you grab one of those missiles, you don't want to shoot it right back at him right away. You want to wait for him to actually bring back his hammer, because if you actually hit him right when he has his hammer out still, you can hit the hammer and it's not going to do any damage. Second time is going to be fire. He has a very long range, so stay very far away from it. And if you notice, it's actually starting to like spark, like he's starting to lose some damage. You can actually see his little hammer starting to get some sparks there, because it's actually starting to malfunction a bit. I kind of like that little effect. I think it's a pretty neat effect. Now he's going to jump up again. You're always going to jump 3 times, so always jump underneath him. You get three shots at him. And finally, 1 last hit. And you're dead. There you go. Yay! Now we have one of my least favorite bosses here, Wham Bam Jewel. Now, it's not that this boss is hard to, like, well, it's hard to predict a little bit, but it's mainly hard is that its HP is so ridiculously high. I mean, his HP has to be, I think, the highest out of any boss in the entire game. And because of that, the fact he, you know, releases things that he can actually shoot out at you so infrequently, it's kind of hard to get a good deal of damage on him and quickly. So it's very hard to do this guy in a short amount of time. Either way, I want to be at a good enough health where I can take the next boss up in a good standing. I want to be in good standing for the next boss. Alright, Wham Bam Jewel. Come on. Drop those little tiki hut things. Little tiki stones. Now, in phase 1, when he's at above half health, he's very easy to predict because his arms punches are going to be the same way. He doesn't have very much range. He's pretty much as hard as Wham Bam Rock was in the second phase. But he's very easy to predict in the first phase. It's the second phase that drives me absolutely bonkers if I don't do it properly. But we'll get to that when we get there. But either way, just dodge over that. You don't want to stay in the little finger flick. You're gonna drop those little tiki things again. Come on. As Kirby inhales that. And come on here. Just give me something to work with. You're almost under half health, and then things speed up like crazy. Gonna use that little finger shot, which isn't gonna do anything because you don't move at all with that. Now he's gonna do that little 3-punch thing, not really a big deal, just stay in this corner, can't hurt you as long as you hit 1. You're really not that hard to dodge. He's gonna try to pick you up, as long as you stay out of the way, you're good. Just watch out for that punch he brings in from the bottom there. And of course, then he's gonna go back and grab these little tiki things again. Grab one of those, and now he is under half health, so be careful, because now, he's a lot quicker with that, but the main thing that makes it different is now he's going to be able to punch a lot further, a lot quicker. But the hardest part, not this, because he can actually just float above that and dodge, he actually homes in on you. It's those hands right there that slam down at you quickly. You have to be very quick to dodge those because he actually starts doing those frequently. And also, he moves his hands towards you as he drops those. And he also, right afterwards, he quickly stomps his foot. Look how quick he is with his hands. He is kind of hard to predict at that point. But he still has a little 3-punch thing. Still not a hard thing to dodge at all. And also, when he, at that stage, under half health, his little finger shot, where he actually shoots his little finger, actually has a lot wider range. So he can actually push that little handgun thing into his own, right into you. And of course, he's going to shoot 2 fists that way too, so watch out for that. The third time, if he uses it, of course, there's always going to be Tiki's right here. So grab one of those and run. And be quick, because he lifts up his hand very quick. Otherwise, if you have a little bit of time, his pattern is unpredictable at this point. You have no idea what he's going to use next, so you have to be careful and be on your feet. Just be on your feet or in the air, whatever. Just keep an eye out on yourself. You don't want to lose any damage like that. And he's dead. So Wham Bam Jewel is gone. I'm at about half health now. That's fine. That's fine. I have enough tomatoes here. And by the way, one thing about the true arena is that you don't have any maximum tomatoes. You just have regular tomatoes, which heal 1/5 of your health each. You have 5 of them. So 5 tomatoes equal 1 maximum tomato. So use them wisely. Be very careful with those. But now we have everyone's favorite boss from the true arena, Galactonite. Oh dear, this guy. This guy is an absolute pain. This guy here. Now, granted, he is a lot easier to dodge in this game than he is in Return to Dreamland. In Return to Dreamland, he is near impossible to dodge, and this guy can pretty much just dodge every attack by ducking. Here's the problem, though. In Return to Dreamland, he drops stars like no tomorrow, so you have plenty of opportunities to hit him and attack him. In this game, it's harder to actually... It's easier to dodge his attacks, but you have to dodge them for a lot longer. Pretty much because he doesn't drop stars very frequently at all for you to actually hit him with. So you have to be careful with him. And also one attack, now even though you can dodge most of the attacks by dodging, one of his attacks actually down thrust, and it's hard to tell which way he's going to use. He's going to use forward thrust or down thrust. However, if he down thrusts, there's an easy way to counter that move if you're ducking, which I'll show you when you actually get to that point. Now, whenever he does that move there, when he flies in that pattern, he's always going to stay at the corner, so grab one of those stars, and if you have quick enough, you can grab the second star as well. So watch this. But if he actually uses his down thrust move, which I think he's going to very quickly, come on, anytime now, you're probably going to use that at some point. Come on. Give me something. Nope, you're gonna just use that to move. Okay, just gonna jump over you. Grab 1 star there. Ah, crap, I missed. I hate when I face the wrong way. That's gonna be kind of crucial. Now, he actually every so often shoots out minions like this. Minions that normally you only saw against Meta Knight, except you shoots three of them at you. They're probably really hard to dodge, trying to get all of them properly. I took damage from that. But alright, come on. You're gonna use your attacks. Okay, you're gonna use your tornado. You pretty much want to run away and then duck in order to actually do that properly and actually get out of the way. Now the sword beam will actually be on the opposite side of oh, I almost got hit by that, surprisingly. Alright. You're gonna down thrust me. Come on. Okay, just gonna stay over there. That's fine. Sorry about that. I think I joked on something. Either way, when he's up at the corner right there, he's up in this screen. He's actually gonna be using fire, so be prepared for fire bars to come out. Now for that part there, he'd dive in. If you just duck in one place properly, he pretty much just fly over you each time. So be careful on that. See, if he does that little down thrust like that, you could actually kick it. You could actually slide kick it and actually negate the damage for that without having to block. So that's pretty cool. So here, yeah, every time he does that, it's like 2 free hits on him. 2 free hits is always nice. Now these minions don't seem to do anything. They just sit there. I mean, what are they doing? They're not doing anything. They're just sitting there. What the heck? All right, whatever. That's fine. Your minions are pretty pathetic there, Galactonite. Whatever. So, just flying around. Come on. Give me something to work with. Okay, gonna use it. Alright, cool. I can finish you off right here. Right here. Come on. Nope. Oh, never mind. Alright. Alright. Dang. Game, set, match, baby. Game, set, match. Galactonite, I took you out without taking any damage from you yourself. I only took damage from your minions. Holy crap, that was a good run. I never thought I would do that good in a million years. I still have a spare tomato left at full health. Either way, if you beat all the others, you see a little cutscene here, flashing back to when you destroy the Nova and Marks. But wait a minute, Marks is dead, right? Yeah, he's dead, but the power of the Nova still remains. The power of Nova is still alive. So therefore, the Nova is actually reconstructing itself. The power of the Nova is actually gathering up inside Marks himself, and thus you get the true boss of the game, the true final boss. Here we have Mark's Soul, a zombified version of Marks himself. The true final boss of the game. Now, there's the thing. I haven't had any practice against this guy whatsoever, because this is the first time I actually successfully got to Marks in the first place. Mark's Soul, so I don't know what to expect. I mean, granted, I've done the arena before, but I can't exactly practice up against this guy with no abilities. I've never done it before. I've never gotten this far before at all. But either way, he's always going to shoot out 2 of those little cutter things at once. And trust me, at this point, my heart's just like pounding like crazy. I am like so nervous at this part here. And especially since I'm taking damage quite easily. Those little seed attacks always mean something to mess with me for some reason. But every rose has its thorns apparently. And just watch him out. He's going to try coming from the bottom. Just constantly run back and forth. Alright. Alright, Marks. This is our last stand here. Your last stand. If you notice one interesting thing, he has a new attack here. Now, he actually copies this from what looks like Drasha's Soul, from what it looks like. This is actually the first reference to a Soul boss in a Kirby game aside from Drasha's Soul herself. So, either way, let's just let in a face. And you'll notice that he can also set him a black hole on the first turn. The original Marks couldn't actually summon a black hole until it's low in health. And now he actually homes it on you and he's going to drop that attack as well. I missed because I forgot that he actually teleports right away from that. Because like I said, I haven't had any practice on this guy at all. I haven't had any practice against him whatsoever. But I think I'm making some pretty good progress. I didn't take much health at all. I did some good damage to you so far. Alright, let's use the black hole again. That's fine. Just run away from that. Not a really big deal. There he is. And I can only hit him once. Alright, that's fine. Alright, Mark's Soul. It's on. You're gonna drop these little seed things again? Alright, that's fine. I'll just watch their patterns, see where they drop. If I stand right here, I should be good. Yep, I'm good. Awesome. Now, he's gonna pop up from above, so be careful here. You want to be very careful, because he's actually a lot quicker at homing than Marks was. Of course, there's a little paint attack again where he actually shoots up at the top. Now, if you're not guarding, it's gonna be kind of hard to trick you into dodge. But what I want to do is just jump up constantly like this, because if something actually comes up below you to hit you like that, you actually jump right into it to avoid the damage. So if you're not guarding, that's the way to do it right there. I didn't expect him to come from the side there, so I took some damage there. Alright, no big deal. I'm still ahead in health. I'm doing pretty good now. Alright, I think I got this. Alright, come on. Aw, crap. Okay. Okay, I took damage. That's fine. Took damage. I'm good. Right? Right? I should be good. Nope, I ran right into you again. Okay, that's fine. Black hole of damage. I'm still... Well, actually, no, I'm actually under in health. Okay, that's not good. Okay, crap. Okay. Okay, this is bad. This is looking really bad. Okay, I'm at low health. See, the thing about Mark's Soul is that despite the fact he's the last boss, he's a lot more predictable than all the other bosses. I think the first time you face Mark's Soul is actually easier than the first time you fight some of the other bosses first in the true arena. But that's just me. Now, let's see how well I do now. Okay, you're gonna do a little painting attack. Alright. We can take it down to half health. Then things start to get really annoying. Just keep jumping up here. Come on, jump, 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 jump. Alright. Alright. And now you're under half health. So that means you'll be a little bit quicker with your movements. You'll be a lot quicker at attacking us. Oh, no, not quite yet. You haven't gotten to your supers. Okay, that's not looking good. Now I'm frozen. Run. Dodge out of that ice as quickly as possible, because if you get frozen, things aren't looking good. Okay. I have to do this entire, like, half the boss with this low a health. But I think I sense the pattern now. I think before I get hit by the teleport so much, but now I realize that if I stay in the corner, he's not going to teleport there anymore. So let's try this. There we go. Now he's going psycho and quick, if you notice his little movements. Now that attack there, always focus on the left one that goes to the left, because if the one on the left is higher, the one to the left is always going to go first. If the left one is higher, it's actually going to the left one. It's actually going to the higher one first. If the left one is at the bottom, it's actually going to be at the bottom first. So make sure you adjust your position accordingly to that attack. Dropping more seeds. None are going to hit me in this corner over here, so I think I'm good. Yeah, I should be good. Alright, stay in this corner so I don't get teleported right in front of and die. Nuh-uh, not gonna get me with that twice. I don't think so. Now just jump up here. Alright, I got your pattern down, Marks. I got your pattern down already. And this is the first time I'm facing you. I haven't had any practice against you. I already pretty much figured out your pattern. Alright, pretty cool. Alright. Alright, I inhaled 2 of them. Very nice. Very nice. Although it still only acted as 1 star, even though I inhaled 2 of them. Huh. Interesting. I only hit him 1 time. Alright. Now we're even in health now. I think I pretty much got your pattern down. Know what you're gonna do next. Pretty much sense your patterns. So now I'm pretty good. I haven't taken any damage for a while, so I think ever since that freeze, I think that pretty much just made me freeze up and actually focus more. Okay, seriously. There we go. Alright. That was scaring me for a bit. I like all the mirror effect that's actually on here. Like all these mirrors he's using. And that little paint effect in the background. Kind of neat. Alright, Mark Soul. Only a little bit left. Drop that. And 1 more hit. No, I think maybe 2 more hits, possibly. Here, a little seed attack 1 more time. Alright. Alright, Marks. Stay here. Wow, there are a lot more roses on here now. Getting better at growing, I guess. Huh. Now he's gonna drop that. Almost was the wrong way again. And that's it. Mark's Soul is destroyed. What? That's it? That was kind of anticlimactic. Oh well. Kirby is for kids! Yeah, there we go. Marks is finally defeated once and for all, and we are the champion, baby. Champions, 21 minutes. Maybe I can improve that time, or improve my run on Mark's Soul. No, screw that. Screw that completely. And if you 100% the game, you also get this little cutscene here, too. Yay! Confetti! 100% clear. You have mastered Kirby. Yay! Good job, Kirby. You mastered everything. Notice, the bonus movie special edition blooper reel is now in the theater. And that movie. Of course, I'm not going to be showing off the blooper reel yet. I'm going to be doing it in a bonus video where I'm actually going to be showing off all the mini games in the blooper reel at once. So, I'll see you guys then.